Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea and Art. Today I will be making a video on how to create a fabric effect in resin, starting off with a violet pigment, and this is a resin tint. It's transparent and I have mixed my resin already. It's 1:1 ratio resin, and what I'm doing here is I am taking a very little amount of this tint into the resin because I don't want a very dark color. I want it to be on a transparent side. So I'm adding the color slowly. If I need more, I'll add more, but starting off with a very light color. So that was a fairly light color. I added some more pigment into the resin. It's still transparent, but a bit on the darker side. So slowly I'm adding this resin into the molds. So for this technique, we need two layers of resin. So the first layer is a bit on the medium side because I will be creating folds. So this is a plastic and it's a thick plastic. In my previous video, there was a confusion about the plastic. So this is the plastic that I'm using here, and it's fairly thick plastic. And I waited my resin to be a bit on the thicker side for 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, I am putting this plastic sheet into my resin and I will be creating folds. So the technique and the tip here is that your resin should be on the thicker side, because when you're putting the plastic sheet onto the resin, it should hold its shape, the folds you are making, instead of just getting flat. If your resin is really thin, this plastic sheet will get really flat. So you need to have a thick resin. So you need to wait for your resin to get thick. My resin took 15 minutes. So you can check your resin, whichever you are using. So let's see you second day. So this is the second day, and I'm again showing you this is thin plastic and this is the thick plastic that I am using for this technique. So please note that. So my resin is all done now. So let's remove the plastic wrap. So again, I'm mentioning here that your resin should be thick so you can have lovely folds for your resin. So before removing the plastic wrap, I am mixing my white resin here, and for this I'm using the opaque white pigment. I have mixed my resin already. So in this layer, the resin pigment don't matter a lot. You can add more. So it's better to add more because you want a opaque effect. So this is my white pigment. So here it's all done and I'm removing the plastic. So I have some a bit of overspill with the resin, so not to worry about that. I will cut it later. For now, I am just removing the extra bits with the scissor because it's really thin. So simply pour your white resin onto top of this layer. make sure to cover every place. Just covering the whole back of this resin coaster. Make sure there is no space left empty. So it's all done now and I will leave it to cure. So this is the second day and let's see how it turned out. It's demolding time. So this is how it turned out, and again it's a lovely effect, and I love how the purple is contrasting with the white and creating a lovely effect. I did get some bubbles, so we'll see what we can do later on for these bubbles. For now, what I'm doing here is I am doing my edges. I got these new molds and they have a beautiful texture edges, so I wanted to add some gold details. So this is how it done, and I will do it on the second one as well. Both are done now, and now it's time for the top coat. So I had some lovely, I'm saying lovely, but there are some defects. You can see there was a little color, purple or violet color in one coaster, and in the second one I got some bubbles and they were bothering me. So I was looking into different embellishment effects that I can do. So I came up with an idea. You will see later on what I'm doing here. First of all, I'm doing the top coat here. So So what I'm doing here is you can see I'm adding this crystal cluster that I made out of resin, and it's simply I poured the resin into the resin crystal mold, cluster mold, and just demolded it and added them to the area that were bothering me with the hint of pyrite crystals. They are in contrast with the golden edges. So this is the final look. I hope you like it. And also I try to explain my techniques as much as possible as I can. And if in any places you think that I'm hiding something or anything comes to you, please do let me know in comments, because this is really a free platform and I really want to share each and every tip that I learn myself. And this is actually for the artists that have struggling and couldn't find the techniques. So I do try to find them and create for you. So this is the best I can do for you. So if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. Always, your each comment is appreciated. Take care. Bye bye.